Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House. My name is Claire Candy Huff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003. I'd like to welcome back my loyal subscribers. It's lovely to be in your energies once more. And for those who have found the Claire Candy Huff YouTube channel for the very first time, let me share a little bit about myself. Through my full-time business, Angel Healing House, for the past almost 20 years, as I created Angel Healing House in 2003, I'm a Reiki master teacher, having taught hundreds and hundreds of Reiki practitioners and master teachers around the world, either in my Santa Monica office or online. I'm a clairvoyant, a channel, a psychic tarot card reader. I also do past life clearings and ancestral healings. I also do twin flame energetic reconnection sessions. I'm also the author of several #1 Amazon International best-selling books. So if you want to find out more about my services and my award-winning books, please do visit my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, or you can phone 831-277-3716, and do remember that's Pacific Standard Time. I'd like to send out a big thank you to all those people who contributed to my PayPal account for my free content. If you have received clarity, direction, inspiration, enlightenment, healing, or motivation, and you would love to contribute as well, please do go to my PayPal link in the description box down below. As we do here every week on these timeless videos entitled Time with Angel Ariel, to restore hope, inspiration, and peace, my angelic family, who I am part of, we are called the Posse of Angels. We like to share a story, and this one is entitled The Mayonnaise Jar. You know, everyone, when things in your life seem almost too much to handle, when 24 hours in a day are not enough, remember this story about a mayonnaise jar and 2 cups of tea. A professor stood before his philosophy class with several items in front of him. When the class began, he picked up a very large mayonnaise jar and proceeded to fill it with golf balls. He then asked the students if the jar was full. They agreed that it was. The professor then picked up a box of pebbles and poured the pebbles into the jar. He shook the jar lightly, and the pebbles rolled into the open areas between the golf balls. He then asked the students again if the jar was full. They agreed it was. The professor next picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. Of course, the sand filled up everything else. He asked once more if the jar was full, and the students responded with a unanimous yes. Now the jar is completely full. The professor then produced 2 cups of tea from under the table and poured the entire contents into the jar, effectively filling the empty spaces between the sand. The students laughed. "Now," said the professor, as the laughter subsided, "I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The golf balls are the important things, like your devotion to Creator God Source within each and every one of you, your health, your family, your children, your friends, and your passions, things that if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life still would be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, your house, your car. The sand, well, that's everything else. That's the small stuff. If you put the sand into the jar first, the small stuff, there's no room for the pebbles or the golf balls. The same goes for life. If you spend all your time and all your energy on the small stuff, you will never have room for the things which are important to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical to your joy and physical and emotional well-being. Make time to play. Make time to have fun and do the things you love. Make your health a priority each and every day with only ingesting high vibrational organic foods grown without pesticides. Drink clear, unfluoridated water. Make time for connectivity, intimacy, and romance by perhaps going out to dinner or walking hand in hand with your partner. Turn off the TV. Maybe play a card game, a game of Scrabble, or listen to some music together. There'll always be time to do the chores, but there may never be just that time that you want unless you make the priority of making intimacy and romance a priority in your life. Take care of the golf balls first, the things that really matter to you. Set your priorities, and then the universe, which desires what we show it that we desire, will give you your health, wealth, and plenty of time. The rest is just sand. One of the students raised her hand and inquired what the tea represented. The professor laughed. "I'm glad you asked. It just goes to show you that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple of cups of tea with a friend." Now, the posse of angels wish to remind all of us that because each and every one of us is a powerful, multidimensional, independent force of pure potential, our realities will reflect directly what we tell our subconscious to believe and what is possible. If we believe and keep telling ourselves that there will be no time for fun and playing and enjoyment in our lives, then by golly gosh, you are so powerful that you will manifest all kinds of instances and sabotaging blockages for you not to enjoy your life and to not have fun. With our consciousness raising moment by moment as we elevate our energies to thriving in the higher dimensional frequencies, a feeling of bliss will wash over us as we begin to realize what we put such immense importance and value on before that may not seem to be so important now. Things like pushing agendas, having expectations and attachments as to how and when our lives need to progress, and figuring life out, they simply don't hold sway anymore for many, as we're just too busy bathing in the magnificence of the feelings of ecstasy and harmony and pleasure and sheer delight that are ours if we allow ourselves to experience in the higher realms. I have mentioned this many times before on my weekly Angel Healing House blog talk radio show, now in its 11th year, which, by the way, airs every week on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I've mentioned that when we cross over and we stand before the Etheric Council, these are the wise sage elders, and they help us to go over our contract in our book of life. We will not be most proud of ourselves that we managed to diligently complete everything that we put on our to-do lists, but we will be most proud that we listened to our intuitions and we allowed ourselves to tune into what life wanted to co-create with us. And the posse of angels is sharing, why do humans think that they must run around and search for what they think would make them happy, when the universe provides and shows us in every single second exactly what is needed along our journey of life for our soul's greatest growth? Like many things, time is an illusion. And just like one can believe that there's not enough of it, there are those like myself who know that we are divine, multidimensional, and can manipulate and expand it to service our needs, and that there is time for everything that we deem to be important to us. Knowing that I was going to write about time during this video, or the illusion of time, as there is no time in the higher dimensions, I was sitting on my balcony and I asked the posse of angels to show me something to incorporate in today's video. And in that second, a photo which was taken by my very talented husband, Pete, it came through my phone, and it was a photo of a pair of mourning doves under the moon. And this is what the photo is. You know, everyone, finding the beauty and the peace and the grace in our world may just be a simple matter of taking the time to open our eyes to behold God's infinite blessings and to recognize just how fortunate we truly are. But in order to do this, we have to take the time. As humans, we tend to overcomplicate our lives, searching and questing, trying to be more spiritual, trying to find deeper meaning, when God Source Creator has provided a beautiful theater in the form of Mother Nature to help bring us back to our centers, to really find value in what is most important to us, our peace, our inner serenity, and feeling a sense of wholeness and completeness. This poem, entitled Stroll Along a Forest Trail by Leonard Milgram, helps us to stop searching by suggesting that we take some time to connect with the beauty and the blessings and the grace of life. Stroll along a forest trail. Stand amongst the trees surround. Marvel at a squirrel's tail, storing acorns in the ground. Listen with your inner ear. Reach beyond the silent songs. Oh, the secrets you will hear. This is where your soul belongs. All the answers one may seek dwell within the fields and streams. Nature grants us each a peak, perfect platform for our dreams. In the peace and quietude near a river or a bay, harmony will lift your mood. God designed it all that way. Let's go to our cards, the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. And the posse of angels were very succinct. They wanted me to choose these 4 cards, and in this order. Because we have gotten to a stage on the planet where so much truth is being revealed and so much light is shining its light on truth and justice, Mother Earth is being bathed in every moment by increased light. And then this card came out. The Mother awakens, compassion, nurture, and guidance. As Mother Earth awakens into light, we are being given the opportunity to feel the pure love and compassion of Mother Earth through the connection to her heart, through the rainbow. You see that rainbow going straight to Mother Earth's heart. It speaks of hope and it speaks of healing through each of the energetic centers within our bodies, and reawakens the sense that we are being chosen by the Mother at this time to awaken along with hers, being ascended light beings on a planet of light. Each of us is walking this path back home to Mother Earth. Be in her presence and know it makes no difference to her who you are or who you think you are, and what judgments have been laid at your feet, or the way in which our culture seeks to label and define us. To her, you are pure. To her, you are perfect and whole and fully deserving of all of her love. You exist. You are her child, and she will guide you now and embrace you with her loving heart energy. Your heart will open and respond in return and be replaced with compassion, understanding, and the true belief in your own self-worth. This connection to Mother Earth is what is real now. And all of the other illusions that we thought were of value and important to us are falling away as we become those ascended masters, those ascended light beings on a planet of light. The next card that came out for us, and let me make sure I do have it in the way that they wanted me to present them. Okay, this one is the meditation, and it's about peace, relief, and sanctuary. It's asking us to connect with Mother Earth again and break away from what is and has been for so many of us a dominant third-dimensional illusion of a reality, and enter into the truthful song of spirit once again. Remove yourself from the clamor of ego, of competition, rushing around and hurrying, and sink into the earthly realms. Find your way to a place where you can explore the expanding nature of your soul now, its infinite light and its infinite possibilities, and spend some time there, reminding yourself of who you truly are. In this way, you will knit yourself together again. If you find yourself being torn asunder, and because your focus is on chaos or drama or things that are not going right, you will need to knit yourself together again, and Mother Nature is always there to help you. The pain of expectations, of pressure, of the physical dimension will ease once we connect in Mother Nature, and you will return refreshed and whole, with love guiding you. In this way, you will stay close to your inner truth. You will connect with your divine eternal nature, and the pain of dissonance will slowly decrease until it is no more. And this is because you are making your peace, serenity, tranquility a priority. And remember, the universe desires what we desire and can only send us what we show us is important to us. So if it's important to you to connect with Mother Nature and to come back to your wholeness and completeness, then they will send different things to us of the same resonance to increase that serenity and that peace for us. The next card that came out for us, these cards are so very much alike, is this one, the Kindred Spirits card. And the words are spirit companions, guides, and comfort. The more the third-dimensional world of illusion falls away as its lies of darkness are dissipated by the overwhelming light of truth on the planet, we may feel like this woman and we want to go to the deep love of Mother Earth's stillness and peace. Find comfort in her arms. Feel yourself sinking into her unconditional love. You may even connect with the fairies, spirit companions, guides, to hear their whispers of guidance, love, and playful support. It's there and it's waiting for you. It's there right in front of you, just like I was on my balcony and I asked Spirit to send me a sign. And my husband, who was one floor below me, took a photo of these two doves who were right in front of me, but my eyes were not open to see them. It's amazing. And then the last card that's coming out for us is a number 34. And this one is beautiful. Spirit of spring. Freedom, action, and power. As Mother Earth is reborn into light, we are experiencing our own renaissance of sweetness and freedom to use this newborn power to take action. Remember, each of us is part of the next step for the planet. And the spirit of spring is urging us to recreate the world anew, to be mindful and to initiate our ideas. You are powerful. Now you are being free to make your life a garden and become all that your nature is destined to be. Let this power of creativity to take root in your soul and blossom through your actions. The time for growth is now. Feel this freedom to grow and to blossom once again. And certainly, many of us are feeling this, like we want to go on more adventures. We want to discover more. We want to be curious. We want to get out and to dance with life again. The astrological forecast is that Mercury, the planet of communication, which is retrograde, will start to station direct on February 3rd. That's coming close, getting out of its shadow phase, more towards mid and the end of February, and then opening things up for us to be supported in taking action. I love this card. So everyone, let's grab the Making Magic little deck just to finish off. I hope everyone's well where you are in your area in the world. Here we are in Santa Monica, and it's gotten a little bit cold for us again. I know others that are experiencing snow and ice would laugh at us when we say that 50 degrees is cold, but our blood is very thin, and it's nice to snuggle in some warmer clothing. So I hope you're safe on the roads and in snowy and ice conditions, and that you're keeping all rugged up and you're doing all those things to boost your immune system, vitamin D and vitamin C and zinc and quercetin, and making sure that you're getting lots of rest and having lots of fun and playtime and creativity, which is enormous to raise our vibrational frequency, and laughter, which is sometimes the best medicine to improve our immune systems. Well, the first one that came out for us is Harmony in the Home and Great Friendships. That's our mystic star. And those are the golf balls. Our family, our connections, our health, our great friendships. These are the things that are important to put in our mayonnaise jar first, to make sure. Oh, that one just popped out. And it's the Philosopher's Stone. And this one says, powerful manifestations of wishes and goals by harnessing universal life force energy. And that's what the study of and the practice of my Reiki practice has been all about for almost 20 years, is the utilization of life force energy to manifest. Oh gosh, The reason I'm laughing, everyone, is because there are 3 doves on the balcony which are hopping around together, and it's reminding me of that song, 3 little birds on my doorstep. Don't worry. I mean, I don't remember the words, but it's 3 little birds hopping on my doorstep, telling me not to worry and just to have fun and be playful. So one more. That almost popped out. So we'll just put that back. It didn't turn around. So one more. Whoop. That one did pop out. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Happy love. And ending on a really wonderful note, because on my Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio show, with it being Valentine's Day in February, a lot of people say it's ludicrous to have one day just to devote to love. And it's very commercialized, but we are going to be devoting the whole month of February on the beautiful theme of love. And so, to a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Make intimacy, make romance, make that kindred feeling a priority with your friends and your family and your loved ones. And then that's what will come back to you. I hope all that's been helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember that time with Angel Ariel to restore hope, inspiration, and peace is on every Tuesday. Do join me on Thursdays for my Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio show at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Thursday, where we, the Posse of Angels, my angelic family, and I speak about a topic, and then we take calls from around the world for free mini angel readings to bring clarity and direction and channeled messages from the Posse of Angels. So everyone, go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And wishing you love. And as always, angel blessings. And I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.